And we're live. Hey everybody, welcome in to the Flippin Hippos YouTube channel. I just got to make sure that I have muted myself over here on this laptop so I can see the chat without having an echo. I just got to make sure that it's not muted. There we go. Amateur hour. Pamela Procurement is here. Hello. Cajun Teach Crafts is here. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome in. We'll just let people saunter on in before we get into the box. Swimerization's here. Hello, hello, hello. You know, the most awkward part of doing live shows is the beginning when you're waiting for folks to come in. Beth Pickin, Georgia Peaches. Hi, welcome in. Cash Fine, Stark Raven Wild. Hello from Georgia, she says. Whitley's Wares. Snowing in northern PA. Hey, Drunk Trader. It's not snowing here, but it is cold. It is May 8th, and it is 45 degrees, and it's raining. We had to turn our heater back on today. It's really cold. Happy Friday to Deb and Mel. Chad's here. Hi. Bill and David are in the house. Gnome and the Frog. They're there at the Blue Wrench, guys. Ooh, somebody's Goodwill opened. Just talk about my reaction to the harp sound. Yeah, there's this whole topic in our Facebook group about the sounds of eBay. So if you have an Android, when you hear a cha-ching, it's either a sale or an offer. And then there's this other wah-wah sound that means typically a message or a return. It's usually a bad thing associated with that sound. And we have friends with Apple phones, and that sound for them is an offer. So they get a cha-ching for a sale, and they get that noise for an offer. So to them, that's a good noise. But if you have an Android, that's a bad noise. And Pamela posted, "What's your reaction to that noise?" And I said, "Oh, FFS." What now? I could tell you the other night we had it 6 times in a row. Now, a couple of them were messages asking questions, and a couple were just for yous, you know, those just for yous they send. But usually it means it's a return or somebody complaining. So when I hear that noise, I'm like, oh, what now? So yeah, when we hear a cha-ching, if you have an Android, it doesn't necessarily mean a sale. It could mean an offer. 90s and hot in California. Of course. Cringe. Love the cha-ching sound. Yeah, because even an offer is an opportunity for a sale, right? Okay, so before we get into the box, I have a present that I'm going to open. Blacked out addresses just in case. But this is from Bill and Dave. And I picked it up from the post office Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know. Today's Friday, I think. And I wanted to. You can see where I will, full disclosure, show you guys where I tried to peek. But I decided I wanted to open it live. And I was trying to be nosy and peek. And then I had to just give up. I said, I'm either going to open it or save it. So I saved it to open today. I can see what it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys. It's a Captain America shirt. Yay. Because I love Marvel and the Avengers and Captain America. So thank you so much, Bill and David. I absolutely love this shirt. I'm going to wear it. Obviously, that's what you do with clothing, but I love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Because I'm a germaphobe, I'll have to wash it before I wear it. So I can't wear it tomorrow on my birthday, but as soon as it gets washed, I'll wear it. Even if it's just to sit around in my house and see nobody. I love it. Thank you. And they said happy early birthday. Well, thank you so much. That's a really great birthday present. for a nerd. So, hey, Robert's here. Welcome in. All right, you guys want to know something? This has been sitting here for over a month. Thank you so much, Beth. My birthday's tomorrow. We'll be celebrating a little bit tonight. Our favorite burger restaurant here in Pittsburgh is called Burgatory. It has the best burgers that I've ever tasted in my life. And I have eaten burgers in probably 40 different states of the continental part of the country. I'm definitely having brain farts today. I've had burgers in a lot of different states. I've done a lot of traveling and lived different places. And these are my number one favorite. It's actually like a game, a bucket list that Keith and I play. Whenever we go to a new city or a new state, we have to find all the burger places and try them and rate them. No one has ever beat Burgatory. Anyway, they are still open for pickup, carry out, pickup, curbside, whatever you want to call it. And so because we can't go into the restaurant for dinner for my birthday, we're going to call it in and pick it up and enjoy that while we watch a couple of movies here at home. Because that's what you do when you're in quarantine. I'm older than 30, but happy birthday to your daughter as well. Okay, so this has been here for a month. I actually checked, and the last time I opened one of these live with you guys, it says it was a month ago. And then prior to that, they had been here for like 2 weeks. I ordered 2 of these right when the shutdown first happened, and I apparently didn't need them that bad. I've been keeping busy with the 96 Plush I got in the wholesale lot. And if you follow us on Instagram, you know that we actually went through our store and we pulled a lot of older inventory. And if it was poop, it went into boxes to go to Goodwill once everything opens up again. And if it was bread and butter, mediocre, but not poop, but had just bad photos from back when we didn't know how to take good photos, we just pulled it and rephotographed everything and put it back in. So I've been working on that a lot, and just wholesale stuff and just a ton of other stuff we have on the back here with little notes and stuff. So I haven't needed to open these, but now I am completely out of jeans to photograph and list. As of yesterday, I did the last bunch I had. So now I need to open it. And so it's been sitting here for a month, and I know that some people couldn't sit on it for a month, but I did. So I haven't seen inside. Keith pre-opened it for me. I can already kind of see that there's some bread and butter stuff on the top. Thai food for Mother's Day. Do they deliver to California? They are the best. Dave and Bill have been there. We took them there. We took Holly there. Sydney's been there. And anyone who comes to visit us gets to go there with us because it's so good. All right, so this box was $40, free shipping. I ordered 2 because I've never seen a 30-pound box on sale for $40 with free shipping. Glad I ordered them. They took a long time to get here, and then, of course, they sat for a long time, but that's a really good price. So if you haven't seen me open one of these before, here's what I do. I count as we go along how many are like money brands, bread and butter, and poop. And then at the end, we will count how many of each I got and how many total items I got, and we'll divide that into 40 to see how much per piece. My throat is really dry today. I think because we keep going, excuse me, the weather here is like summer one day and winter the next. I think my allergies are just out of control. All right, so let's jump on in. I got a denim coat, which is always bread and butter, depending on American Eagle. So you guys, denim jackets like this are always good. The last box I opened, I pulled a denim jacket out, and that has already sold on Poshmark. So denim jean jackets are always, always, always bread and butter. Unless they're like a really good brand, then they're going to be, money. But very scientific. Poop. If it's poop, it's poop. And we've always called that stuff poop around here. All right, so these are Lauren Jeans Company. But because they're shorts, I hate white stuff. Hate it. But I'll list them anyway. We'll count these as bread and butter. Jean shorts are good. So we've been selling a lot of those too. Actually mailed off 2 pairs of jean shorts this morning. Ooh. Money. Money. Can you see it? Can you see it? True Religion. I'm going to check it out. If you haven't heard me talk about ways to determine if your True Religions are authentic before, typically they have the flat pockets in the back with the point and the horseshoes on them. Some do not, though. I have had authentic True Religions that had no flap, but typically they will. They have the tag on the back that will say section and row for where the size would go. They usually have 3 tags here. One that says True Religion with the size, with the Buddha. And then there'll be one underneath it with the horseshoe. It typically has a silver line. And then it has a 3rd tag under. Your rivets will typically say TRJ on them. These don't, though, because these are the fancy ones. And that's, usually your rivets will say TRJ on them. But if you get the fancy ones, like, can you see how these are shiny, like embellished jewels? They won't. And your zipper will be a horseshoe. Just all things you can look for. But it's not to say I haven't had them without the horseshoe zipper. Or like these don't have the TRJ on there. But in your pockets will have the Buddhas. The inside pocket, I mean. So these are definitely money. Money. Money, money, money. Everybody likes money jeans. These are, well, I can't see till I pull them out, huh? These are 7 or 7.7, whatever you call them. They're decent enough bread and butter brand. I used to source these all the time when they were 99 cents. And these are a size 16, which is good. Size 14 and up in jeans are good sizes to get. So 7.7. We'll count these as bread and butter. Over there. And you'll notice I sort as I go because after the video when we pick them all up and stack them on one of my rolly chairs for me to work off of, I always stack bread and butter on the bottom and the money at the top so that I get the most important and expensive ones listed first. These are Zara Trafilock. So these are going to be bread and butter, surprisingly, to some of you. I've just never been that impressed when I comp Zara or Zara, however you guys say it. In fact, I've been disappointed most times when I got excited when I found it in the wild, got it home. But these are a really small size. They're skinny jeans. They have distressing and rips. So they have some stuff going for them. The really small sizes like this is a 00. So the 00s and zeros are just as good as the other end of the spectrum, the plus sizes. Because they're both harder to find. So we're going to put those in the bread and butter. These look fancy, but that doesn't mean anything. Never heard of these. That wouldn't fit my ankle. That wouldn't fit my arm. Pop jeans. Never heard of these. And they say size 16, but they look small, so I'm assuming these are kids. Because a women's 16 typically has like a, 32-inch waist? 38? So these are probably kids. And kids is kind of eh. So I haven't decided what I'm going to call those yet. Beth, I actually have a 3-video series on how I measure jeans, how I photograph jeans, and how I list jeans using templates. It's a good series to watch. I did it around Christmas. It shows you how to do all of that, but it also shows you how I do it with a disability and how I set things up for myself so that if you also have a bad back or a bum knee or a bad leg or anything that you can't stand up for long periods of time, following what I do, you can do it easily. So there's 3 videos. You can search for it. Just look for Measure Jeans or whatever, or Denim series, I think, on the channel when you have time. And yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty in depth, and I go through, like, I use rolly chairs, how I do the photos, and then I show you how I actually list them and everything. All right, these are Bullhead Denim Company, which is an okay brand. It's nothing to write home about. Probably nothing I would normally source. But again, they're booty shorts, they're jean shorts, and they're booty shorts. They're cut off. They got some cool they got some cool stuff going on. I cannot think of the word I want. Embroidery. There we go. I almost said embellishment, but it's embroidery. All right, so those went to bread and butter. Then we have something my eyeballs cannot see. I think this is Old Navy. I could be wrong because the button doesn't tell me anything. I hate when you get jeans and you can't tell what freaking brand they are, because the tag is really worn off. These look really small. I can't even tell what brand they are. I'm going to sing about it. I'm going to say these are Gap. Nope. Now I can read them with my eyes. Current Elliott, which is a good brand. I've had Current Elliott before, but I can't. It's really, really faint. It's really faded, but I can see Current Elliott, and I can't remember if they were money or bread and butter. So if you know if Current Elliott should be considered money or bread and butter, let me know. I think I've only ever had one pair before out of one of these boxes. These are Levi Strauss, so that's going to be bread and butter. They're green. Sometimes, a lot of times, jeans that are not typical blue jeans do a little bit better for us, like the collars or the prints. Yeah, for sure, that series will help you out if you have any kind of issues standing up for long periods of time. I have our entire eBay room and business and the way I do stuff completely set up so that I can do most everything sitting down. All right, so here's an example of True Religion jeans that don't have the flaps. Still has the horseshoes, but there's no flaps. But this looks good to me. It's got the 3 tags inside, like it should. The pockets have the Buddha. And it's got the horseshoe zipper pull. Can you see it? And the rivets all say TRBJ. So these look good to me. So they'll go over here as authentic and the money pile. These are Wrangler. That's bread and butter. I mean, I probably wouldn't go out of my way to source Wrangler, with an exception. Wrangler makes a line of work jeans that are fire resistant, flame resistant jeans. If you find those in men's, especially, they're more expensive, but men's or women's. I've had like 2 pair I found in the wild, and they sold for, I want to say the women's went for 40 and the men's went more towards 50, and they sold pretty fast. So I really wouldn't go out of my way to source them, but if they come in a box like this, I'll call them bread and butter. They're size 0, which again, we do really well with really small jeans like that. And it has nice pockets on the back. So we'll call those bread and butter. So I feel like I have, I'm off count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 so far and 2. Isn't this fun to watch? You dig out and throw stuff on the floor. Oh no, what did I throw on the floor with this big pop in my face? Huh. There they are. I'm like, what fell on the floor? I heard a bunch of stuff. Excuse me while I be an amateur and move out of the frame for a second because I just threw a bunch of stuff on the floor. Now my count really will be off. All right. Let's continue. Those are the Zaras. What I threw on the floor was twin tip. Never heard of it. I don't care. Look at these. If they're jean shorts like this, like these mini booty shorts, I don't care what size or brand they are or what they look like. I count them as bread and butter all day long. Unless they're better than that, like silver or whatever. These are Alii Lee. I always call it Lee. I probably am saying it incorrectly, but see how cute these are? These little jean shorts. So those will be counted as bread and butter as well. And then I have these, another pair of Zara. These ones are pants. They're pants, guys. No. These ones are a very small size as well. There we go. These ones will be bread and butter. And then this is Morona. That's my, I don't really want to put it in the poop pile. Nothing I would probably sort. Oh, they're an 18 though. So they're a big enough size that I'll call them bread and butter, even though they're kind of like a yuck brand. So we'll call those bread and butter. So we're up to 11 bread and butter so far. I can't, those other ones that I couldn't remember, the current Elliots, we're going to count those as bread and butter because I already threw them on the floor. And I don't know what these are. Pop jeans. If somebody knows what they are. At this point, with how scarce inventory is, I'm kind of a little bit more reluctant than normal to call things poop. Because it's kind of like anything I'm listing could sell and it's activity and people are shopping. So these are bullhead again. Low rise, skinniest, size 3. I'll count these as bread and butter. These small sizes, we do well with. I've probably said that like 12 times. Sorry, guys. I just keep pulling small sizes out. That's why. All right, this is Ann Taylor Loft, which is an okay brand. These are size 28. So we'll call those bread and butter. Again, not necessarily stuff that I personally would look for or source or grab. Even some of these, if they were 99 cents, I would leave on the rack. But when they come in a box like this, it's like, okay, I bought blindly. I got a bunch for a good price, shipped right to my door. I didn't have to go anywhere or source or go to the store and look, you know? So, never heard of this one. Hey, Greg, welcome in. Anybody ever heard of this? Anybody ever heard of this? Heard? Melville. Let me know. Let me know. Underground Soul. Uggs. I made that face because I have found one of these before in the wild for 99 cents. Decided to try it. It took a while. That pair took a while to sell. But we'll still call them bread and butter. And these are Guess Jeans. Bread and butter for sure. I actually really like Guess Jeans, and that is a brand I will source, especially when they're 99 cents. These are a smaller size. They're capri shorts, and they're really cute. Capri jeans, not shorts. They have a zip-up ankle that's also cuffed. They're very white, but I don't think it's brand. I don't know. That's what it looks like. It just says Melville. And This tag just says Melville. I don't see any other discerning. Just says Melville. They're super cute though, so they're probably going to end up in bread and butter no matter what. Because even the brands that aren't that great, that have a lot of the rips and the distressing, can actually be, you know, sold for bread and butter prices, even if they're poop brands. So we will probably end up putting those unless someone knows. There we go. Thank you so much for the super chat, Greg. The $5 super chat. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, I'll put Melville over here in bread and butter. I got some jeans in my Thredup that had huge holes and another pair that have small holes in the crotch. If it's in the crotch, I'd probably just scrap it. I mean, if it's real bad, because nobody wants to wear jeans with holes in the crotch. I kind of just judge by each individual pair when they have damage. And then if it's something you think people would still wear, you can just disclose it. So, yeah, I put the Melvilles in the bread and butter. I might be pleasantly surprised when I go to list them, though, right? Okay, we found a poop pair. We found a poop pair. That's a Walmart brand, and I'm not messing with it. Poop. Way over there. One poop pair. Poop. Sing about. What the heck are these? Or is this? I don't even know what's going on in this topic. Is this like a... What the heck is going on? I think this is a denim dress. I kid you not. It's like a smock apron dress with little spaghetti straps up here. And then it has a full zip back. And the brand is RVCA size 14. Never heard of this before. RCV. Let me just show you instead of trying to talk. RVCA. Never heard of that brand, but I think this dress is interesting enough that I'm going to throw it in bread and butter. Some of the weird stuff you get. Well, it's not a jumper because don't jumpers close at the bottom. This is like a dress. Open. Are jumpers like rompers? All right, so this is another denim coat, which is cool. It's Forever 21, but you know what? I have sold Forever 21 denim coats for $20 to $24 before. This one's cut off and cropped, so I'll probably list it like around 20. So we'll put that with bread and butter. I feel like I keep hitting myself in the face with these things. American Eagle, bread and butter all day long, size 4. But American Eagle's a really good, I like it for bread and butter. It's something I actually source. Well, I sourced, back in the old days when people could go outside. This is Universal Thread. I have found this before. It's okay, but they feel light, so I'm gonna put them in bread and butter. Thanks, Thompson. That's nice to hear. Let's see what this is. American Eagle, again, I got a lot of white stuff this time, but I'll list it. American Eagle all day long. American Eagle and Gap and Old Navy are just J-Lo, Guess, some of my favorite bread and butters. Tommy Hilfiger is kind of, it's not poop because I do flip Tommy Hilfiger all the time. These are size 8. A lot of the old stuff we had that I had bad pictures of was Hilfiger, and when I took them down and relisted them with better photos, they're starting to move, and they go for around 20. It's just that they usually take a little bit longer, they're slower, and they're not anything I would go out of my way to look for anymore, unless they were the vintage ones with the big spell out on the back. But again, when stuff comes to you wholesale in a box like this, you know, that's bread and butter. Sure. We love American Eagle too. Me too. And American Eagle has a following. So there's a lot of people that love American Eagle. And they have specific, you know, like the rock star and the diva. And there's people that like to wear those. And so they will actually look to replace those when they need new pairs. And the same goes with Gap. The thing I really like about Gap is Gap always puts on the tag everything you need to put for keywords. It'll say boot cut or skinny or whatever. There's no guessing with them. These are Paige. So these are going in the money pile. These are Paige jeans. I got a lot of super small sizes, which, again, we do well with small. A lot of times the smaller sizes will ship first class versus going in a padded flat, which is good. And when they send you a lot of small stuff for shorts in these, you get more bang for your buck because you'll get more pairs because they weigh less. Because they go by weight. This was a 30-pounder. Another pair of Paige. Not going to argue with that. Oh, J-Lo is my favorite. I find J-Lo jeans for 99 cents. They sell for $18 to like $22 depending on the style and size. Any of them that sell for like $18 and $19 usually ship first class. And they don't sit very long. I haven't had J-Lo's sit for more than 2 weeks. And for jeans, that's pretty good. Jeans tend to be pretty long tail, and you're usually going to sit for a couple of months on most bread and butter jeans. There's exceptions, of course, but J-Lo seems to fly out the door really fast for me, and I get it for 99 cents, so I love it. And here's another brand a lot of people will overlook, Hollister. If you can find Hollister jeans in the wild for like 99 cents, stuff a bag where you can get a bunch in a bag, grab them. I wouldn't pay more than like $1.50 for these, but the thing with Hollister jeans, 99% of the time they're going to be smaller sizes, they're going to ship first class, and they're going to sell for $18 to $20, and they're going to move pretty quickly. This is a good example of a pair that most people would look because, oh, it's Hollister, but this has tears and rips. It's a size 1. It's going to ship first class. I'll start it at around 19. It'll sell for maybe 17 or 18. So yeah, I pick up Hollister if I find it cheap enough, but I really like their shorts because I can get more than 20 for those. These are Roxy, size 0. Again, denim shorts, booty shorts like this, you can't go wrong. I remember back in the days when we could go to thrift stores and I would clear out their entire rack because they'd have 99 cent a day, and every pair like this that was 99 cents would come home with me. I'd come home with stacks. Longtime viewers probably fondly remember those haul videos last summer. Speaking of Hollister booty shorts. Anyway, those are bread and butter. All right, I'm getting down to the bottom here, guys. Does anybody know anything about this brand? Because I haven't categorized it yet. Pop jeans, P-O-P. They're size 16. Again, I think they're kids. I really like dealing with children's clothing, but it is what it is. Deb says, I have passed over them so many times. Yeah, I wouldn't pay too much for them though. Not more than a couple bucks if we're still talking about JLo. Here's Brandy Melville. It looks different than the other tag. I'm going to stand up so you guys can see this. Can you see it? Is it focusing? So that actually says Brandy Melville. Why did they heard that I don't like white, and they're like, let's send her all the white pants because she doesn't like them. So these are cool though. So these will definitely go on bread and butter. And another pair of Page. If it doesn't go on a Plush, I have no idea. Page. Money. Page is money. Right. Here's my last pair. Before these, we decide what these are. This is PacSun. I don't know about PacSun. That's like an old school mall brand, like Wet Seal, that's been gone forever. But they're a size 23, ultra super stretch, super high rise jegging. So really tiny size. We've got a ripped knee, which is a good thing, by the way. Ripped jeans are great. And then we got another rip on the other knee. So because these are like high-rise jegging, distressed, ripped, destroyed, whatever you want to call them, light wash. And they're, I'm going to call these bread and butter. And you know what? I'm probably going to list them for like 18 or 19. And those felt like first class. All right, so. Yeah, I just really hate photographing white stuff. We had a black roll of paper like that white one back there. We did. We bought one and we put it somewhere and we can't remember where we put it. And we legitimately have like a bag of white clothes sitting in our dust pile. And we keep saying we're going to try to find that black roll of paper. But chances are I'm just going to go through that bag and anything that's not super spectacular is going to go to Goodwill. Pop jeans has its own category. Yeah, they're kids jeans though. Yeah, I don't know about the PacSun, but I'm going to list them as bread and butter. It's going to give me something to list. And they're going to be first class. And the fact that they're that size and they're ripped and they're jeggings. We're going to put these in with the poop. With the Walmarts. Hi, Simply Dana. Welcome in. All right, guys. So this box was not as good as like the past couple of boxes I had that were amazing. I had a nice run, maybe 3 boxes in a row that didn't have any poop in them at all and had tons of the money brands. But this is still an okay box. It's snowing. I just looked out my window and legit I see snowflakes. It is not. I'm sorry. I legitimately just kind of like glanced outside and saw snow and I lost all train of thought. I forgot that I was even live on camera for a second because I was just like, it's May 8th. What is happening? It's snowing outside. It says it's now down to 37 degrees. This is flipping nuts. Yeah. Well, there's my forecast now. 35 degrees with snow. Welcome to PA because the other day it was like 80. Okay, anyway, back train of thought. I had a really good run, but considering that I don't have the option to go out and source right now, I have to order online. This is a pretty good box. We're going to figure out the color, the price per thing. The snow really screwed my head up. There's Casey driving in his 90-degree weather. Welcome in, Casey. Listening while driving. Your box is better than mine. This is one of the not so great boxes I've gotten, but I'm still happy with it. I know, Robert, you and your black background. 90 degrees. Oh my God, snow. Thumbs up. Yeah, guys, hit the thumbs up button. It really helps the channel. The quicker flipper picker upper. It's hard. Katie's typing. Have you ever sold Walmart brands? So, yes, but only because they were given to us for free. So, Dave's day-to-day. I had a friend that went out of business. She retired and gave me all of her inventory. And she had a lot of Faded Glory and No Bow or No Boundaries in there. And they were all new with tags. So the answer is yes, but only because it was free. There was no cost of goods. And it was new with tags. I listed all of it at like $12 a pop, free shipping. It all went pretty quickly. I didn't even really comp it. I was just like, it's Walmart, it's new. So I just did 12 free shipping on all of it. It all went like within a couple of months, but I would never have paid for it. And I definitely wouldn't probably if it hadn't have had tags and been new. I actually personally own a lot of Walmart tops because they are cute. You're right. It's funny. Keith and I have this running joke when we would go to the thrift stores, like before we would go visit Casey in Florida, or we would go to eBay Open. We would go on 99-cent day, and I'd say, I'm going to buy myself a couple new tops for our trip. And everything I was attracted to, everything that I thought was a cute blouse or a nice top, usually purple or black, I would be like, that was the cutest thing ever, and it's my size. And it was almost always Walmart brand. So a lot of my dress-up clothes that you guys will probably see me in once a decade, but a lot of my dress-up clothes, they are Walmart brand because they do make super cute tops, but they're just not good for reselling because people online, they don't want Walmart brands, no matter how cute it is. The exception is if it's super cute or super rare or super different. Megan Mawiney had a pair of Faded Glory Walmart brand jeans once she picked up for 99 cents that were very unique. They looked like they were straight out of the 70s, huge bell-bottom flare. I think they were tan, they had embroidery on them, and she sold them for like $30. So that would be the exception if they were really rare. That was a whole conversation about Walmart. Walmart brands. No, I wasn't really nervous when I went live the first time. I also was in theater all the way through middle and high school and public speaking. I'm not a shy person. I am kind of a hermit and a recluse, kind of an introvert, but not really. I'm okay with public speaking and stuff like that. I mean, I was in drama, so drama queen. Okay, so you guys, I got 5 total pairs of money brands. 3 of those were Page and 2 was True Religion. I love True Religion. I start that at $50, by the way. Page usually between 35 to 45, depending on which style page they are. And then I got 10, 15, 20, 25, 28 pairs of bread and butter. Trains coming. Noisy trains. And I got 2 pairs of poop. I'll show you. So since the whole box, man, I need to learn how to speak. Box. The entire box was on sale for $40, and it was free shipping. This sale was back in March, guys. Like, this has really been, it took forever to get here, and then it sat for a long time. I'm not going to count the poop. So the 2 pairs of poop, they're going to get donated to Goodwill. We're not going to count those. So we're going to say I got a total of 33. Let me double check my math. I'm bad at math. Yeah. I got a total of 33 viable pairs of shorts, jeans, 2 denim jackets, and that denim jumper dress thing. But overall, it's 33 items that were viable that I can list. So let's see how much they were a piece. 40 divided by 30, $1.33 a piece. Considering that 5 of those are going to be 35 and above, that's pretty good. So I'm pleased with that. Like I said, back when we used to go sourcing, we used to go to Goodwill on Sundays on 99-cent day, and a lot of these bread and butter brands I would get for only 99 cents. But I can't do that right now, number one. And number two, these were all delivered to me nice and neat right to my post office. So $1.33, that's, 34 more cents than I would have paid had I used my gas, my car to go out, my time in the store looking through the rack. Is it worth 34 cents to have 28 pairs mailed directly to your door versus driving from one Goodwill to the next and looking through the rack? Yeah, it's worth the 34 cents definitely in normal times, quote unquote. But right now we're not in normal times, and you got to get your inventory however you can get it. So $1.33, I got 33 viable items that I can sell. 2 were poop and I had to throw out. And 5 of those were money. So that's really good. Yeah, they are going faster now since we've all started this. And I think that's because so many people are buying them up, because this is a really good way to get inventory right now while we can't go out shopping. But it used to be you could just go, like I used to just go on whenever I wanted to or needed 1 or 2 and just get them. If you're not in, I'm going to take this offer. I have a pair of, I believe these came out of a Thredup box, and they're white. I don't even know if you can see them because they're white on a white. Come on, eBay, cooperate with me. Okay, you can't see them, but they're cabbie white Bermuda shorts, and I believe they came out of one of these. I have them up for 26. They offer 20. I'm just gonna take it. So I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I know what I was gonna say. Hey, Flippin' Flamingos, welcome in. I personally have not purchased anything but the Thredup denim boxes, but some folks have gotten the shoes and the mixed items and stuff, and they like them enough. I'm not going to be making any jean masks. I'm not going to be making any masks. In fact, tomorrow I will be 42. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I've gone 42 years with never being crafty or sewing, and I plan to continue that. Just not a sewy, crafty, make crap kind of person. If you are, power to you. I kind of always wished maybe I knew how to do that stuff, but it's just not really my cup of tea. I will donate them to Goodwill. Take the write-off. So if you're not in my Facebook group, you really, really should be. Number 1, the people in there are amazing and fantastic. Number 2, if you want to learn about Plush, it's the place to be, because Robert is in there as well. He's a moderator in there. He is, he makes videos about Plush. Clearly, he's the Plush king. I'm the Plush queen. So you got 2 Plush experts in there teaching you about Plush. And we have people in there who sell everything from vintage and hard goods to electronics. Just all kinds of people in there that know lots about stuff. But we have a lot of Thredup addicts in there. So if you want to know right away when Thredup has denim boxes available, or if you want to know what their shoe boxes are like or their clothing boxes, you can post about that in our Facebook group, because the people in there are like me and they're absolutely addicted to the Thredup boxes. Nothing wrong with that. No judgment. I'm addicted to them too. We love them in there. And you can really keep your finger on the pulse of when they're available, because you'll see everybody posting about it and talking about it. And people share their codes for free shipping and all kinds of stuff. So I did buy a scarf box. I had a credit, so only paid $5. That's awesome. And I bet that a lot of people are buying scarves to use as face coverings right now for people who don't have masks. I betcha. Thank you everyone who's wishing me happy birthday. There's the link to join the Facebook group. It's called the Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod group of hippos in the wild. Is called a pod, if you didn't know. So we're a group of hippos. But it's a pretty fantastic group. Everyone in there is super nice. Very positive place to be. So join that. It's free to join. We have fun in there. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up also before you leave, you guys. That actually helps the channel a lot more than you can imagine. And subscribe if you're not already. Help us feed a hungry hippo. You can't really see them today, but Henry and Hannah are here to say hi to you. And they want you to subscribe and hit the little bell so you know when we put out new content. And if you want to get a hold of me, the Facebook group is the best and fastest way. Just tag me. I'll get back to you. I have email at flippinhipposhelp@gmail.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at flippinhippos. I don't always get my messages. If you send private messages on Instagram and Facebook, I don't get the notifications on my phone, and I miss them all the time, which is why I tell people tag me in the group. I always see that, and email is a good way too because that comes through on my phone. So you can send stuff back in to Thredup. Yeah, absolutely. They are always taking stuff. I've never sent anything to them, so I haven't really looked into what their consignment is or anything like that. But you can. So if you ever need a mystery, yeah, you should actually hit us up because we have our wholesale, so we can help you get rid of a bunch of those jeans really fast on our wholesale website if you want. Thank you so much, Robert. I plan to actually after this, I'm taking the rest of the day off. I'm just gonna watch movies and eat my birthday dinner tonight, and tomorrow I will probably just treat like another day and just work. But thank you. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me today and spending almost an hour with me, watching me go through my box and see what goodies I got. And thank you so much for those of you that helped me out with the brands I'm not familiar with. Just as much as you guys learn from me, I always learn from you too. And I really appreciate when you guys help me out, and I can learn from you guys too. That's what we're all here for in this community, is to learn from each other. So I appreciate you guys. You're the best. Go be productive. Go make some money. Stay warm. And don't forget to wash your hands, guys. Bye. Thank you again.